Good morning, Juicy Good Lifers. Happy Monday. And why do I do Facebook Lives on Monday morning? Because, kind of like breakfast being the most important meal of the day, Monday can be the most important day of the week because we're setting up our week for either success or stress, right? So are you feeling a little blah today? Because if you are, we can, blame the weather if it's cloudy where you are, or we can ask ourselves a couple of important questions. When I am feeling blah, it is most definitely 9 times out of 10, maybe 9.5 times out of 10, because I'm out of alignment with who I want to be. It means I'm either not taking care of myself, not holding up the agreements I made with myself to get rest, exercise, eat well, all those things that we create our own disappointment with. And that's why we created the Juicy Good Life in the beginning, is so that you can learn these tools so that you have plenty of abundant energy left to build the life you want to live. So if you are feeling blah today and you think it's because you're out of alignment, how do you know if you're out of alignment? Well, you've signed up for stuff you don't want to do, and then you end up resenting it. You say yes to every single other request except for the one that your inner soul is calling for, maybe more sleep or that quiet time on the weekend that you didn't get. Maybe you cleaned until midnight instead of just going to sleep. We put all of these restrictions on ourselves and all these, stories that really build up some significant misalignment. So if you're feeling that way today, just kind of sit back, take a breath, and say, what is going on with me? What am I creating that isn't in harmony with who I want to be? So if you have this idea of being a kick-butt career woman and you show up at your desk today totally out of whack and out of sync and late and frustrated and stressed out, well, you're out of alignment with who you want to be. Tony Robbins will call it your blueprint. The Big Leap book, which I highly recommend everyone reads, calls it, your thermostat or your upper limiting belief. So check that first, and then just take one tiny step today to align yourself with who you want to be. Are you procrastinating on something? We notoriously procrastinate just to avoid pain. So procrastination is not, what I used to joke about being deadline driven. Yeah, okay. But really it's to avoid some sort of pain that we perceive with procrastination. So what are you procrastinating on? How can you take one step to get it done today? And just notice that procrastination is really a sign that you're trying to avoid some sort of pain or story you're making up about something. So those two things are a place to start for sure. And good morning to the lovely beauties who are watching. Hi, Lisa and Jody, and everyone who watches this later. But I wanted to just take a moment to say, okay, if you got Monday blahs, let's check in on those things. I was so excited to speak to some human resources and other professionals last week about the art of building success while keeping your sanity. And we talked a lot about, sleep and alignment and setting expectations with our loved ones. So if you are feeling like you just need the tools to do that, jump into the Juicy Good Life. We have some exciting opportunities coming up for people. Spoiler alert, we're working on a quarterly payment plan for people, but we are an ongoing source and resource for you to find these beautiful tools from beautiful women who are using them in their life, teaching me how to do it. And now it's my mission to help you discover them too, because when we have these tools to really make the most of our life and work through those things we need to work through, we have then leftover energy to build the empires we want to build the beautiful families we want to build, to work on our bodies and ourselves and our spirits. So that's why it exists. That's why, people are still trying to come to grasp with what is this Juicy Good Life thing? Well, really, we are business and life coaching, and you can call it career coaching and life coaching, to make sure that you have tools so that you have plenty of energy to do the things you want to do that you consider juicy in your life. I was able to take naps this weekend, go on walks in the forest this weekend, and those are my Juicy Good Life things. And now in my previous time, before I put a lot of these strategies into place that we teach in the Juicy Good Life, I would not have time for that, and I would have been probably bickering and maybe hollering at my kids because it was my stress coming out sideways. So if you find yourself in those life situations, It's time. Keep reading all of our free content, or if you're ready to really give yourself the gift of that juicy good life, we have a membership waiting for you right now. And we've got our July event sold out, which is so fun. But now we're looking ahead to a major juicy retreat in November at Sundara Spa, which if you have not been, thank you, Jody Rich, for introducing me to Sundara. It is a must. So a write-off for your business, amazing content that will help you build a juicy good life, and a spa. So there's my preview to November. So, and our members who join right now get half off the retreat, which is amazing. So you're already building in added value into your membership. So, okay, I'm going to wrap it up on this beautiful Monday. Have a juicy good day, and thank you for making the world a better place. I will see you soon on all of our channels and pages, okay? Bye, ladies.